Welcome back to the channel. This is Angelo Christmas and me documenting my journey to $20,000 per month as a high ticket closer. So, not sure if anyone noticed, but my apologies straight off the bat for not uploading last week. I was quite sick, and that's not an excuse. I should have uploaded either way, but my apologies for that. There will be no more missed uploads moving forward. But aside from that, getting into today's video, this one is going to be a bit different. It's more so just a topic I wanted to speak about, which is what happened to me recently and the decision I made moving forward in my sales journey now. So, last month was my first full month of closing since I got back into closing and ended the month off with $4,000 in commissions, which was okay. Nowhere near where I wanted to make, which was at least $10,000. But a big part of that was because I wasn't really getting a lot of calls. Over the whole month, I only averaged like 2.4 calls a day, which is like barely anything. And many closers might find themselves in the same position I was in last month, right? And yes, the lead flow was a problem, right? And if the lead flow was better and more effective and I had more calls in my calendar, I would have probably made $10,000, $15,000, possibly even $20,000, right? But at the end of the day, the way you need to live your life is that everything in your life is your fault. So, although the lead flow is not in your control directly, what is in your control is you choosing to stay on that offer that you know is not sufficient enough for you to hit your goals and hiding behind lead flow as the reason you're not where you want to be. And I also was, a part of me was tempted to do that, because the offer I was on is offer I'm used to, I'm comfortable with, and I knew that it had potential for me to hit my goals if the lead flow increased. But at the same time, I sat there and I thought to myself, if another month goes on and I face the same issue, then I'm going to be sitting here blaming the lead flow again. And I've just wasted 2 months of potential that I could have hit ten or $20,000. So the point I'm trying to make is that although I don't have power over the lead flow, I still have power over what I'm choosing to do in my journey, which is to either stay on that offer, hoping, wishing, and praying the lead flow is going to increase and improve, or taking control of the situation and finding a better offer that's going to actually help me achieve my goals instead of relying on external factors to be the reason why I don't get to my goals as quick as I want to achieve my goals. And the point I'm trying to make with all this is that it took me making a brave decision after having that realization is that one, everything's in my fault. So it's my fault that I'm on this offer because I chose this offer. I signed up, I onboarded, and although the lead flow is not my problem, it's still my fault because I chose that offer. So because it's my fault, that means I have power over the situation. I can do something about it. I can choose to leave that offer and find a better one or one that can have the one that's more aligned with my goals long term and can actually help me have the volume I need to hit my goals. So so what I decided to do was I gave myself 10 days to find a new offer. And in my sales mentorship, I even told him in the group, I'm giving myself 10 days to find a new offer. Long story short, today is the 10th day, or tomorrow is the 10th day, and I haven't yet onboarded on a new offer. So now this is a this is a hack I learned in life. Whenever you want to, build confidence, become a man of your word, you know, 10 days to find an offer is a short amount of time, right? Obviously, I wasn't able to do it in that time. But the first thing you need to realize is that make that a common thing in your life, right? Say you're going to do crazy stuff. Say you're going to do crazy stuff like find a new offer in 10 days or get a six pack in 31 days, which I did, by the way. And, be brave enough to actually put your goals out there. Doesn't have to be to everybody, but just for yourself. Say these things. And what that's going to do is going to give you a lot more urgency in your life to take action. Because if I didn't give myself those 10 days to find an offer, I wouldn't have worked as hard as I did to try and find an offer in those 10 days. I would have just put on the back burner, said, okay, I'm on offer now. I can still take calls. I can just go about finding it in my own sweet time. And although I didn't find it in those 10 days, which I let myself down because I said I would, I decided to give myself a serious consequence for not doing that. And the consequence I gave myself was to completely burn the boats and leave my offer so that I'm forced to find a new position. I made the brave choice. And many men are not prepared to do that. They're not prepared to make the brave decision, the brave choice. People often just want to stay comfortable, stay in their comfort zone. They're not prepared to burn the boats and make it their only option to make it work. That's never been a problem for me. Even when I quit my job, there was no hesitation. I did it, even though I'm the one that's needs to make it work financially. Why? Because I believe in myself. And I know that when I look back 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now, I'm going to be proud of all these decisions I've made in my life because I never played it slow. I never played it carefully. I never took the easy way out. I always was pushing myself to the limit every single fucking day. And that's a common characteristic amongst winners. They're the types of people that are prepared to do things that the average person wouldn't even consider doing because it's too risky, because it's too scary. They're not brave enough. They don't know if it's going to work out. They're crippled by the fear of taking action and doing those scary things. So I ended up quitting my job. I have no income right now as at this moment in time. I'm not working, and I've decided to take all that energy I would have been using in terms of taking calls and put all that focus and time and energy into finding a new offer. And it's been going good. I made some progress. I'm speaking to a decent amount of people, and I'm hoping to onboard within the next week on a really good offer. So that's where we're at the moment in terms of the journey. And although we're 9 days into the month, I haven't yet started taking calls this month. So hard to actually set an income goal for this month because I'm not actually on offer anymore. So just giving all my energy towards finding a new offer. And then once I'm on the offer, once I have a good idea of what's the earning potential there, then we can set some income goals for this month. But just wanted to make this video to give an update on the journey, where we're at the moment, and just a reminder to people out there, don't hold back on your goals. Don't hold back on becoming the person you want to be, and don't let fear hold you back because it's something that'll eat you up inside as you get older, as you let your life slip away and you don't actually make progress towards having the life you want. So don't ever let the fear hold you back. Always be willing to make that brave choice. And in the end, it will pay off. The other thing I wanted to say is that, yeah, the offer I'm finding now, I'm stepping away from fitness sales and I want to get into BizUp, which is helping people make money online. Ideally with the trading offer, because trading is something I'm passionate about, I have experience with. So I would love to get on a trading offer, but I'm also not going to be keep my options limited to solely trading. It can also be other vehicles that can help people make money online, but I'm stepping away from fitness because I want to make a huge impact on the world, and help people not only achieve their fitness goals, but also now achieve their financial goals to be able to live the life they want to live. And being able to be a part of that would be huge for me. And I know that's going to be a lot more fulfilling and exciting for me as a closer and as someone that wants to genuinely make an impact on the world. So that's where we're at the moment. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end. If you haven't already, please make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, if you want to follow my journey more closely, make sure to follow my social media. The links will be down below. Aside from that, have an amazing day. And as I mentioned already, don't ever let the fear hold you back from being the person you want to be, because you're ultimately in control of whether you become that person or not. No one's coming to save you. It's up to you. Have a good one.